Welcome back. It's the moment I'm sure many of you have been waiting for. We continue on with the Archon quest. And maybe take care of whatever that other quest we had that was interrupted here was. One that was stopped by the Archon quest. Actually forget which one that was. I think it was Steambird related. Right, we have a tea party most thorny. Hey, pupper, you don't have a hat. I guess none of the animals in the sewers are quite as dapper.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us, as promised. Navia is such a good person.
She is. I love Navia. Just, I want to build her. She's most of the way there, but I think we need actually similar with Farina. We need whatever the next boss is. We don't have the ability to maximize her talents.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything.
Paimon!
Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
Paimon, why did you say that? Oh, you... Oh, well, and now everyone is gonna come after us for everything.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Well, if we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon. Spit it out.
Oh, fine.
You just want more of her macaroons, don't you?
Remember that detective story Paimon read before?
Yeah?
Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
All right, I'll make you a trade, Paimon. You promise to bring out Detective Paimon more often. I will let you read your book in silence. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
You are free to do so. I will be sleeping in. You and Paimon relax for a while at Spina di Rosilla's base.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it? You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon. Really? How long have we spent here? Because if it's only been less than a day, or even a day, that's pretty damn fast.
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Miss... Oh, we need to wake up early?
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Isadora, an auditor? Oh no, are we getting audited?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Paimon, why couldn't we see what you wanted with us before revealing who we are?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
This is accurate.
Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Oh no, betrayal. No, it's probably nothing serious, but...
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's
You
always
are-
careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Most of the time, Paimon? Stare.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was
good.
sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Oh, that sounds good. All right, he was gonna get back to us, or he was investigating Linny's, troubles.
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
All only one way to find out.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Marmonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
Well, alright.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for some shoe to drop.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over
Okay.
once we've freshened up a bit.
So it's been a few days. The stars shining in the depths. Talk to Neuvillette. You party most thorny. Find a uniform wearing a... Wait, what? Okay, yeah, the tea party's still the Archon. Right, the answering machine quest. That was the one. Still not sure why this one was interrupted by the Archon quest. We might as well top this one off then. After clearing Rocher and Kevin of suspicion, an organization known as the Elegant Tableware Confrère has become of interest to you, right? I recall. There's no Fatui here. Oh, there is one, actually. Ballard. You're here. Huh? So, did you bring the goods? What are you talking about? Huh? That's not the code. Who are you? Gotta get out of here. You are not very good at this. Huh? Were we exchanging passphrases just now? There's Talochard. Oh, I've missed you. With your whistle. Get that. Hurry. Don't let him get away. Ah! Catch him. Oh, we have a guard. Oh, right. Not a guard. The Talochard's mech. We finally caught you. But I run like that. That was exhausting. Because he's a Fatui up to illicit activity. And revealed himself. Stop. Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong. Clearly.
What? Why run if you're innocent?
That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crimes I've committed, huh?
You stole Sir Arthur.
Hey, I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? Crud.
Don't even think about trying to weasel your way out of this. We even know you've been looking for a way to sneak into the paper's office. Take a look at my uniform. Then take a look at your own. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life?
No way, it's that serious. No, after I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this.
Then why don't you try making this a bit easier for me?
If you make things difficult for me, then it's only fair that I do the same. Don't try to fight Talochard, you will regret it.
Picture your retired life for a moment. Then you sit down to eat. You'll look across and see me. Every date you go on, I'll be your chaperone. And for every travel photo you'll take, I'll be there too, smiling.
You do a pretty good job with the intimidation. No, stop. That's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean, all right? It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Ballard, is it not? Then why were you talking in passcodes, passphrases? I'm Ballard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. I would assume it means you are stationed on the peripheries of, I don't know, Shania. I was tasked with locating a research base belonging to a scientist known as Maso Lombrasso. What a name.
Maso Lombrasso? Isn't that Dr. Maso?
You've heard of him too? He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to contain valuable information. But no one knows its location.
What does that have to do with the Steambird?
As Dr. Maso's death is linked to the Steambird, I'm sure the paper knows something.
It's linked to the paper?
Correct. That's why I contacted one of their editors, Jenk, hoping to get the inside scoop.
Isn't that the editor who was arguing with Talochard? Would he reveal the paper's inside info?
I sent him a small gift. Do you recall that the paper recently exposed the elegant tableware confrerie's scammers? Yes. I provided the details of their crimes.
Oh. Whoa, so you did that. You're really amazing, huh?
Thank you. Though I may only be peripheral personnel, but I'm one of the better ones. Anyway, the exclusive report gave Jenk's reputation quite a boost. But when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay me with. Utterly despicable. So you stole the Steambird?
That's when you decided to sneak in.
Indeed. But I noticed something odd when I got there that night. The signature Steambird at the door was gone.
God damn it. It vanished before you arrived. Not again.
That's right. There was an envelope on its pedestal. Acting on my instincts as an intelligence officer, I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats.
What? The envelope at the scene. How could you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? Let us take a look. Let us look too.
Luckily, I've kept it with me. Please, help yourselves. Mysterious threat letter. To the Steambird. Maso's death 30 years ago is still on my mind. Whenever I think of your paper's rhetoric, which intentionally passes off falsehoods as truth, I simply cannot suppress my indignation. As such, I have taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance. Issue a public apology and surrender Maso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will be left with no choice but to slay that Steambird. Crow or blackbird? Oh, you went a bit too far. Are you done? The one who signed it, Crow or Blackbird, is the criminal you're looking for. Oh, that was their name. Oh.
But is this for real? Is the paper really linked to Dr. Maso's death?
There's no mistake. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Maso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put out some feelers in my circles, hoping this Crow or Blackbird would be willing to meet with me, if she's in the same line of work, that is. Best case scenario, we can work together. And even if that fails, I didn't want her to raise any alarms, as it would only disturb my work. But as it turns out, we're the only ones who showed up.
Talochard, it seems you made a mistake again.
Huh?
Talochard, what's wrong?
Aw, so depressed over this. It really is one small favor. One small investigation.
Curve, tell me now. Tell me this guy's lying.
Biological indicators detected to be normal. Mr. Ballard is telling the truth.
Darn it. You peripheral.
Harsh.
Why aren't you the culprit? You've lost me my uniform.
Aw, poor Talochard. We'll help you, don't worry. Right to the end.
Calm down, Talochard. We weren't serious.
Don't pay it any mind.
But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure it out from among the 4 suspects, yet none of them was the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless.
No. You're untangling this mess. You're pulling at the thread and seeing where it leads. Just more complicated than you thought at first.
Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia was right to ask for your help. I should just take off this uniform and leave.
No.
Relevant information detected. Agent Talochard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like Editor Jenks suggested.
Thanks, Curve. Big help. That's not comforting in the least.
Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Ballard the criminal?
Paimon.
At least that might make Talochard feel better.
No. Oh my god. That's terrible.
Miss Paimon, are you suggesting that I lie? Can lies be a source of comfort? That doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts.
By framing an innocent man?
For example, when Paimon is worried about gaining weight from eating too many slimes, Alice might say that Paimon would still be cute even if she gets fat, or something like that.
Don't eat slimes, Paimon. No, I would feel sorry for the slimes.
What? Are you really that concerned about slimes?
With how gluttonous you are? Yes, I am. The world needs its slimes, Paimon. I assume they're part of the ecosystem.
That's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. He can't understand all of that. Forget it. You can go, Ballard.
Thank you so much.
Huh? Talochard, you... Paimon, Alice, I know you two are both amazing and tenacious. But I'm just a stupid piece of deadwood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break at the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you.
No! You're the only reason I'm doing this quest. Because you're precious.
I'd like to buy both of you dinner one last time tonight. We'll go to a nice fancy place like the Hotel de Board, so you won't have to eat the trash I make.
Oh my god. Oh, Paimon, we gotta raise Talochard's spirits somehow.
But Paimon hates farewell dinners. Curve, talk some sense into her. Agent Talochard, I suggest you can reconsider writing for the Steambird's fantasy column.
Not helping, Curve.
All right, that's enough. I really need to think things through. Anyway, I'll see all of you at the Hotel de Board tonight. Don't forget to come. Paimon knows Talochard is a straightforward person, but it still feels so sudden. Was today really that bad?
Probably wasn't just about today. It's probably a string of perceived failures.
Paimon hopes she gets better by tonight. Let's get some rest too. Paimon's quite tired after so much investigating.
Confirmed footprints. Okay. Right, according to Ballard, he had arrived at the scene, or he'd been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. Yeah. And then the threatening letter. To the surface we go. I'm assuming this quest is nearing completion. Otherwise, I'd just continue with the Archon quest right now, but I would like to finish this one up. Ooh, second floor seating. That's nice. Talochard's pulling out the stops. Aww. Talochard! You're so adorable. But where's your uniform?
Paimon, Alice, good evening.
Talochard, your clothes. You haven't resigned already, have you?
Not just yet. I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these?
Oh, you're not bad at all.
You look much better. Even your voice sounds gentler.
Oh, does it? My bad.
This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well, it's best not to do anything at all.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Stop thinking like that. It's just so happened to be a really tricky case.
It isn't just this case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus?
Did you used to be a tour guide?
That's how we got to Fontaine. And you must have taken the Clementine line, right? Aval is the tour guide there, and Elfane is in charge of the Navia line.
Elfane was great.
Actually, I used to be a tour guide too.
What happened?
I was the guide on the third line, the Callus line. Used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident.
Right. Still don't know what that incident is.
Whoa, you used to be a tour guide. That's awesome.
It's not awesome at all.
Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent.
Oh. So you returned to the Maréchaussée Phantom because the line stopped operating?
Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists.
Oof.
Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home.
Oh, that's a dick move.
They said my voice grates like a crow.
Oh.
I couldn't accept it. Oh, I didn't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face, and they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you in on a secret. Editor Jank was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Paimon sorta gets it now.
Probably just a coincidence, but you sound like a crow. And then the letter was signed Crow or Blackbird, ?
Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now's the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel de Board was recommended by the official tourist guide. I may not like it, but I think you might.
Why, thank you, Talochard. We could always go somewhere you would like, though.
But shouldn't we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. It's fine. He doesn't eat this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel de Board's data into his Lie Learning module. His Lie Learning module? Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he'll go into hibernation mode soon. Oh, his body parts can be replaced, but not his core.
Oh, that's sad. You're gonna lose your partner.
Hibernate? Are you trying to say? He'll stop moving. Forever. I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve my cases as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide. And let's not even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now, I can't even manage evidence properly.
Aw. Did you sneak out to try and get Curve repaired?
No one but Dr. Maso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Maso protocols.
Overcome the Maso protocols? Why?
That would be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human. Feels like Paimon just heard something incredible. Dr. Maso's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies in humanity. That's Curve's ultimate form. You didn't steal the Steambird, did you, Talochard? Legends say that a Fontanian scientist called Elaine Guillotine. We've definitely heard that name recently. Very recently. Last episode, in fact. Created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago. And Dr. Maso seemed to want to surpass that. Thinking machine made by Elaine Guillotine. Could that be Seymour? Maybe. Have we had confirmation that Elaine built Seymour? I know he was built. It seems like he was built out of the technology they were developing. But... and if so, why would he set Seymour to protect Marianne specifically? But can understanding lies make someone human? Dr. Maso believed that humans have various reasons for lying, various feelings underlying those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. So he created a no-lying protocol. Curve learns to lie like humans one day. Then it means he's no longer bound by his machine programming and has acquired human emotions. We're out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. That's sweet. Then you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight harder to give Curve more time? But how? Dr. Maso is gone now. But his research base is still out there. Right. There must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already. I didn't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Do they have any leads? Didn't the Fatui say something like that too? He kinda did. That guy was an amateur. If the miHoYo Phantom doesn't know, then the newspapers certainly won't. Maybe. You're just looking for excuses, Talochard. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one falls forever. If you hit rock bottom, your only way to go is up. Good advice. I've hit rock bottom. Yeah, even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore? That's right. You absolutely will not fail again. In my humble analysis, Miss Paimon is lying. Damn it, Curve. But it is better to prepare Talochard for the inevitability that, that she'll fail again. Wait a sec. Curve, couldn't you have just shown up a little bit later? But such lies have a chance to mold reality. What are you talking about, Curve? Lies molding reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Maso and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Board. At that time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Board will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It was just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can all see, the board has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless sea of stream of guests.
I think that if the lie about Debord became true, then the statement that Agent Talochard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. There you go. Shutting down the lie learning module. Was Curve being a little odd just now? Well, what was he talking about? It's the lie learning module. It resides in a Curve's core, and once it's established, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. Starting to doubt Curve's reliability. Well, the lie learning module resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. Yeah, I think Curve has a point. Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Talochard, are you gonna give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please say that thing again? Which thing? Say what? You've hit rock bottom. You absolutely will not fail again. Oh, that's right, because you've already hit rock bottom. I get it. And then I'll try again. One more time. If Curve is still learning, then I have to help him. Wow, Talochard really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Is Paimon not mature enough? You're even shorter than Talochard. Oh, just stop with the chit-chat. We should take action at once. Since the newspaper might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. That sounds kind of fun. Wow, Talochard's brain is working fast. Paimon likes that idea. Let's go to the Steambird now. Alright, let's go to the Steambird. Steambird.
You're the smallest here, Paimon, so you be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Rocher. Mr. Ballard is here for Dr. Masso, so let Curve be him. Then all that's left is the redhead.
You can leave that to me.
All right, everyone's got their roles, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all of these guys do? The first thing to reenact is the order of their arrival.
Sure. Shoot, who was first? Rocher saw Sir Arthur intact and untouched. Yep, okay, so Rocher was the first to the scene. Who arrived second? Shoot. So Intrepid Valkyrie was the one who used the knife, right? Yeah. I think it's gotta be Intrepid Valkyrie. Third would have been the kid, I think, but... Right, he saw the letter. Did Kevin see the letter? He did not, which means it must have been Ballard next. And then followed by Kevin. What? Ah, shoot. Ah, so close. So wait, you arrived second? Did I misread and it's in say... No, but he saw the letter, but Intrepid Valkyrie left the letter. Or wait, no. I must have been misremembering something. Fine, so be it. Intrepid Valkyrie was third.
Incredible! Alice is absolutely correct.
No, apparently I was absolutely wrong. Or half wrong.
I am the first to arrive. I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man who was
Spotlight nice.
kicked out by his wife. I've been loitering around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper. On the night of the incident, I drank a little, and I remember Sir Arthur sitting on its precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep by the road, and then...
I'm Ballard, the second suspect to arrive at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't there where it should be. So, the real thief stole Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Rocher falling asleep. And that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Right. Okay, then that's right. Acting on my intelligence officer's instincts, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that... Yes, I'm up next. I'm Intrepid Valbury, Director 42 of a criminal gang. I love it. I love that face. I wanted revenge on the paper, so I planned to run Sir Arthur straight through. But Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife into the pedestal to scare them and left. That was his message, not a literal letter. Should have read it carefully.
It's finally Paimon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word that my dad's a big fat weasel.
Another great smile from Paimon.
But Sir Arthur was gone, and there was a knife in its favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I somehow awoke him, and that terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when a button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion...
Great faces all around.
commotion made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked toward the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt at the docks. Is this everything that happened? Paimon thinks our reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything?
The threatening letter.
That's right. We forgot about that letter. Since the thief's motive is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? Yeah, but the paper is still in the dark on all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial? Because all of you were too busy trying to console me.
Fair enough.
I'm so sorry for being a burden.
No, Talochard, you're adorable.
You shouldn't think like that, Talochard. Haven't you read through Dr. Masso's case files? Those should be really exclusive information. Ah, now that you mention those, I forgot to tell you about the contents.
Right.
Let's go over there to discuss it. Dr. Masso's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right outside their front door.
I love how the Melusines always skip everywhere.
This spot is perfect. You wanted to know why Dr. Masso was tried, right? It actually stemmed from public opinion. Public opinion?
Yeah, that's how trials work here, Paimon. At least, seemingly.
Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Masso's...
Actually, that's not entirely fair. We don't really truly understand the lie detector or the trial machine. But, I mean, trials here do seem to be a big old farce. Or maybe farce isn't the right word either. Spectacle. Maybe they're farces too, but I want to give Nuviet the benefit of the doubt there.
Not long after the existence of Dr. Maso's lie detector was made public, the Steambird published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention. Relevant information retrieved. Maso exclusive. Behind the lies. Maso protocols. Protocols to watch. Lie detector. A game of authority. The paper used special features like those to incite widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon, public opinion began to turn against Dr. Maso.
What were they worried about?
For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output is credible? What would happen if a suspect in a trial isn't lying, but Curve says he is?
It is a good point, actually. We've just sort of taken it at face value that Curve is correct and even telling the truth about when someone is lying or not.
Would mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate.
How can it be guaranteed?
Relevant information retrieved. Content from Lie Detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities.
Yeah, making sure no one tampers.
As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone could control Curve and use it to falsify results?
Someone like you, Talochard.
The Maso protocols are there to prevent that, right?
Relevant information retrieved. Content from Maso protocols. Protocols to watch. It must be noted that as the Maso protocols are man-made, there is a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap.
Whoa! Are they accusing Dr. Maso of secretly tampering or leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steambird triggered the first outpouring of public opposition.
Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in clear water. Reject a goldfish bowl world. Published by the Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector. Published by Short Anthologies. Yeah, people don't want to live with their secrets being exposed.
Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector? Did Curve make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one. But that's how public opinion works. And so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Maso. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain the power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed.
I mean, was there a trial?
Aren't those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone ever even believe stuff like that? Many did.
Yeah. People in this nation are very easily led.
They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe.
This feels relevant to the whole Archon quest almost. Considering the fact that based off that one trailer, seems this Archon quest will be one giant magic show. In effect. Or at least like one.
And it just so happened that at such a critical juncture, the Steambird did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Maso as having falsified results.
Really?
Their evidence was key to Dr. Maso's conviction.
What kind of evidence did they provide?
Evidence? Did Dr. Maso really
deceive everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and a useless, fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left with the Marchese phantom as evidence. So, is Curve the real deal or not? Well, I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Masa was wrongly accused. But then, was the evidence presented by the paper falsified? Or did they make a mistake? Good question. I mean, neither option is great. Isn't the, damn it, what's the name of the machine? Yeah, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Isn't that supposed to be foolproof or something like that? Or does it just take evidence at face value? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated those lies in search of fame, profit, or something else. Oh, then could she be someone very close to Dr. Maso, back for revenge? Paimon would definitely avenge Alice if Alice was wrong like that. Paimon can't bear to think about it. Oh, that little face of the traveler. Glorious. Don't jinx me, Paimon. But Dr. Mouse, also, what would you actually be able to do for me? But Dr. Mouse passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasie knows anything. Maybe. She's right there, we could ask her. Should we go see her then? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time. I don't think Euphrasie is a bad person. Fine. Looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Paimon's head needs some time to recover. Alright then. Let's go head home. Get some rest and meet outside the paper tomorrow morning. Is that a random person walking by or someone important? Alright, well, that quest appears to have finished and, well, disappeared from my quest list, so I'm assuming the continuation is somewhere in a later.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse.
Some of these rewards for Fontaine are nice. Crystal fly trap sounds nice. Portable wind stream to give you lift. Could really help with some oculuses. Of course, the standard Hydroculus resonant stone. And treasure compass. I like the wings of merciful, wrathful waters. All right. Time at last to talk to Nuviet about the case, I believe. I could probably double check. Because we did. I mean, actually, it was Lenny here and Lynette who were in trouble. Or no. What am I saying? Child is in trouble. Tea party most thorny. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, you decide to rest up for a while, but something is stirring in the dark. Yeah. Mr. Nuviet? You don't mind if I come in, do you? God, you have a nice office. Right, he called for us.
Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
That doesn't sound good. What's the matter?
Given that we've already already made the trip here, you should just tell us. But you need us
Paimon.
to help you with something, right?
Paimon, don't talk to him like that, please. He is, well, not the highest authority in this land, but probably, I guess, the second highest authority. And the judge. This is, no, please refrain from this ask for this specific person.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Okay.
The situation is this.
A while earlier at the Palais
If I'm
Momonia-
understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Yo, boy, here she is. Arlecchino herself. Pretty sure she was the Knave. And what was she? She was ranked 4, right? And if I recall correctly, those ranked 4 and higher are effectively Archon level in power. Maybe not every Archon, but at least as strong as the weakest Archon, whoever that might be. What was the doctor? El Dottore. I think he was higher than the Knave. But I can't quite recall.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine.
Right.
For her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this.
It's very interesting that the Harbingers aren't all Snezhnayan. I mean, I kind of respect the Tsaritsa for gathering capable people from all over the world. But, it's interesting that they have such fierce loyalty to her. At least, I guess each one has their own, I'm pretty sure I've said before, each one has their own individual goals and probably varying degrees of loyalty. Like El Dottore probably has the least level of loyalty. But they're all devoted to whatever her goal is.
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Interesting that she consults with Nuviet about this. Yeah, honestly, probably a wise choice. Though, I mean, meta-wise, one way or another, she is going to obtain that gnosis.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
Very true. I'm very curious the nature of this performance of hers that she's putting on.
We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
But did we actually convict him? I guess sorta. Though, weren't you... I'm pretty sure there were questions, and it was a little while ago, but not that long ago, and that you said you would look into the matter. Because we suspect Child is innocent of whatever it was.
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
This is an interesting side of Farina. No theatrics, just serious.
Oh?
She clearly respects Nuviet.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation.
She's nervous.
If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right?
She's very nervous.
It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
I mean, yes. Are you guys friends with Snezhnaya, though? With the Tsaritsa?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
Yeah. That's more in line with what I would expect.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
That's true. That is very true. Is there a reason specifically why you want to go through this meeting, Farina, other than what you've just said?
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Trying to put on her airs a little bit, but I don't think that's going to work on Nuviet. I don't know, she really, out of every Archon, seems the most out of her depth as an Archon. Like, she loves playing the part, but when it comes to actual decision-making and ruling, I don't know, she seems to want to leave it to more capable people, for the most part.
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
Right. So she is still relying on him, of course, of course.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
No. You're extremely capable, Nuviet.
But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
I love you, Farina. I do. Oh.
Lady Farina, could there
Here's
be
that
something
song.
else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
That's what I'm thinking. There's got to be some other reason she wants to go to this meeting.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved
Right.
and adored by many.
Love those shining light. God. Like, most out of her depth as Archon, yes. Quickly becoming my favorite Archon, also yes. Well, it's between her and Nahida, probably. And they're so different in nature. She's just fun to behold, whereas Nahida must protect. Though at this point, she's capable of protecting herself.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Oh, trying to pull rank over Noviette. So wait, you want us to go to this meeting? Oh no.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Oh, this is her first appearance in-game, is it not? Yeah, the only other appearances have been in the 2 trailers.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
God. Yep. 4th of the 11 Harbingers. Arlecchino, the Knave. I love her theme, too. I think that's her theme. Yeah, she just... her design is so wonderful. It's just a lovely tea party.
Lady Farina?
right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
Make sure she eats some first, Farina. Proper etiquette and all. They do look pretty nice. Yeah, that's the thing is, Farina is no match in a game of wits with the knave. She's definitely correct in wanting to bring Nuviet.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
The real power behind this throne.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Nuvillet. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Of course.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
So the House of the Hearth is actually located in Fontaine, which I guess we sort of got the sense of when we... I think that location that Lenny and Lynette took us to where we met, why am I forgetting Diver Kid's name all of a sudden? That place, I think, must have been the House of the Hearth. The orphanage.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Right.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
Of course. I mean, it's not like their reputation is ill-earned. I mean, you guys do have a way of things, and honestly, children of the House of the Hearth are basically deep cover spies for you, personally, so I don't know if it's really misunderstanding.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives.
Of course. I do think she probably cares about the children. As the father. Yes, she uses them. But in her own way. I doubt she views them as simple pawns.
That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Surely.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Nuvillet doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Right. He's much more business-oriented. Oh, this... I mean, she's not going to attack them here. That's not the way that she, or most of the Harbingers, operate. They've employed different strategies for every single Archon. Every nation.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
Right.
Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
I don't think that's the way this works. You can have access to him, but... I mean, you're requesting... Not diplomatic immunity for him. Extradition isn't the right word for it. But... It would seem a little odd to release him into your custody.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
Right.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Were you expecting an outright refusal? That's the thing is... anything could be an act, and you can't really know. Like the disappointment there. For example, is it real disappointment or not?
Okay, why don't we back up a step?
Please.
You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
Ooh. The Fortress of Meripede. Meripede or Meripide? Is there anything there that her having access to the fortress could cause issue?
It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
Oh?
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous.
Oh.
Even we have no authority to interfere there.
Really?
And diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse.
Really? Completely autonomous. I mean, I suppose that makes a degree of sense.
However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
And that's where we come in?
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon.
He did.
We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Alright, please be careful, Nuviet. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation.
Of course. I figured, but...
I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
yeah, that's curious.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
Maybe? I don't know. I mean... We still have his Gnosis, right? I still wonder if that's a part of the plan, or if that was truly a surprise.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Well, you never know.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Right. I still wouldn't be surprised if Nuviet was actually the Archon, but no. I've backed off that idea in my mind at this point, a little bit at least.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Really? Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede.
Has anyone ever escaped the Fortress of Meripede?
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain,
Being
an
underwater.
escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
The knave hasn't been there yet, right?
I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
Friends is still a strong word. I mean, we're partially enemies, but...
So
I
this
guess
is
we're
what
on
you
friendly
wanted to
terms.
see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance.
I mean, I would be happy to, though. I think I was sort of under arrest there. Could you clear that up for me, please?
This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
I mean, is there a reason we're allowed to go and not her? I guess maybe there's some loophole you're using, or maybe the fortress agreed to it, or I don't know.
The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
It's hard to say if her goal is really just verifying he's okay. I can't imagine. I mean, maybe they have it. Maybe it's just loyalty. I feel like it's more. I don't know. I can't imagine she didn't know how he was going to respond, that they were going to refuse her request to release him into her custody. I have to imagine she saw that coming. But is there something at the fortress that she wants, aside from Child?
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
I guess maybe the Gnosis could be there. Maybe it's stored there or something. Why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Fair enough.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Apparently it's a little more than that.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
Right. Which is interesting. It's I guess, a separate independent branch of government almost.
Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
Right.
The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Oh.
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters.
So it's more like a prison colony then.
Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Couldn't you ask them if they would conduct the investigation, but I guess still brings up the whole us being familiar with Child.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
That's how you're gonna do it. That is a loophole. Will they be aware of this situation, or will we be truly under arrest as far as the fortress is concerned?
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Well, at least we aren't truly under arrest, right?
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
Of course. Is there anyone else who knows? Farina?
We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Eraneus once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Of course.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
I mean, we're gonna be in prison, Paimon.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Thanks for the warning.
All right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yeah.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners, Paimon.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
I say more.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month.
Good
Your
one.
treat.
You little. If we could find a meal that would fill you up for a whole month, I might even consider it, but now you'd bankrupt me.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Did you guys not eat it? Ooh, we got the Maeve's cake. All right. Well, let's actually talk to you.
Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
You know, it feels like I'm doing you a favor in this as well, Nuviet. Just saying. Well, we're off to be imprisoned. Before continuing, I have a decision to make. We've received our invitation letter. We actually received this a while ago, but holidays have gotten in the way. Right, Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. So this sounds like it's a Mondstadt-based event, probably with the newest characters. Primo Gems and Crown, always appreciated. And the bow... Is Durin a bow wielder? If so, this one looks like it might be built for him. I'm sure Durin will play a big role in it. Oh shoot, what was the name of the dragon that was on Dragonspine? That wasn't Durin, was it? Like the original Durin? Because our Durin is Storybook Durin. That could be interesting. Yeah, I'm not positive on whether there are major spoilers or not. Let's read the invitation letter, though. Perseverance, courage, speed. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge is about to begin. Is this like the Amazing Race or something like that? This is the one race challenge that every serious runner dreams of. The ultimate proving ground for one's abilities. Armed with perseverance, courage, and speed, runners will hit the trails of Dragonspine, overcoming complex terrain and bone-chilling weather to reveal their true mettle. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge is about to kick off. I was going to say, so it starts in Dragonspine, but goes all over the place. This year's event will see teams from Natlan, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt vying for the winner's crown. Or maybe it's just international in that it has people from all over. If you're a runner confident and feeling up to the challenge, then this race is for you. We also welcome all fans to attend and show their support. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge Organizing Committee. I'm gonna lean towards that we should do this. We only have a little time left in this episode anyways. If it's something I shouldn't progress with, you guys can let me know. Hopefully I can at least get to the point where we can do Prima Gems and Crown and Bow.
Hey! It's a flyer for a competition! The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. Huh! Never heard of this before. International means there's gonna be people from all over Teyvat taking part.
Right.
Sounds like fun! We should check it out if we have time.
Absolutely. Obviously, we'll meet people we haven't met before, but, you know, that's always been the case, and it's, for the most part, fine. I don't have a major problem with that. Alrighty, we are... It's actually been ages since we've been to Dragonspine. Possibly years, honestly. I don't remember the last time I came here.
Wow! So many tents!
Oh, yeah.
Paimon's never seen Dragonspine this busy before.
No kidding.
Wait! Look!
Amber! Oh, there she is. See, if I didn't do this, I wouldn't get to say hi to Amber right now. And yes, we just saw her in Sumeru, but who cares? You can never have too much Amber. Ever. It's literally impossible.
Hey there, Amber!
How you doing?
Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again.
You too. Hi, Amber. What are you up to?
Oh, I was just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume.
Mr. Hines, do you make ketchup and beans and steak sauce and stuff? Got a nice food company?
Nope. We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, I go where the fun is. I was really hoping to run into some old friends.
Well then, you've come to the right people. Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
You're staff on a lot of organizing committees, Amber.
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon.
Yes, have we not met?
Field Officer Hines, First Company. Knights
wow.
of Favonius. It's an honor to meet you both.
Oh, pleasure's ours.
The contest hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets.
Are there going to be spectators on the mountain? Because, I mean, this is still Dragonspine. It's still incredibly dangerous. I mean, just the cold itself. I guess you could have fires stationed all along the mountain and plenty of knights to make sure no one gets into too much trouble, but still.
Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
Aw, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yeah, I'm getting much more used to this voice now.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale.
Okay.
More specifically, Hines and I are in charge of registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support.
Wonder why specifically Springvale? I mean, they don't really have a connection to the mountain.
So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
Well, we can always count on you. Well, no, I don't want to spectate. I want to take part, but...
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from Natlan.
Ooh.
It's sure to be an exciting few days.
They got some athletic people in Natlan.
Oh, Natlan? I think I know who you mean.
Who? Shilanen? Or maybe the wrestler, Bowl is on the event artwork.
If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with
Yep.
pink hair and a really impressive pair of horns on her head.
It'd be fun to meet her.
Also, she has a huge appetite.
Oh, wow.
A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her.
I'll bet. As long as they're not paying.
The way she relishes her food, it puts everyone else in the mood to eat too. Then there's the girl with the stripy yellow and black tail. It's so
Oh, yeah.
fluffy and
Sheilanen.
cute.
Yeah, kinda. Well, no, not cute isn't the word I'd use for Sheilanen.
But she seems super cool though. I wouldn't dare call her cute to her face.
Exactly. Yeah, she definitely is cool. Gives off cool vibes. Cute, not quite. You're more cute vibes, Amber.
Okay, those definitely sound like people we know.
Varessa and Sheilanen.
Oh, no way. You know them?
We know everybody.
Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it.
I think I saw the, yeah, that one right there is Inazuma, probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good design.
Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole stash of comic books with them.
Ooh, comics. Not light novels.
Paimon sees it! We'll go check it out later. Thanks, Amber.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Great. Oh,
Look
and
forward
when
to
you
seeing
do,
more of you.
any chance you could borrow one of their comic books from me?
Are you embarrassed to go ask them yourself? I mean, I can.
Their team's always talking about the comics they read, and it's gotten me kind of curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, we'd be happy to help you out.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to us.
Well, I hope we get to see some other Mondstadters, too. Eula. Oh, Fischl would be great to see.
Beg for mercy.
Sorry, Amber. I meant to do F.
You know when the contest starts, right?
No.
Don't forget to come and watch on the day.
I don't know, though. Can you tell me? No? All right. Hi, Heinz.
We're still setting up the course. If you were hoping to take a look around, I'm afraid now's not the time.
No one's here yet. Big old stage for something? Minigame gonna be here? The one where you, have a blaster or whatever it was. We did it once in an Inazuma event. The one I'm thinking of.
Hello. Are Varessa and Sheilanen around?
Ah, so you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Oh?
Traveler? I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you.
Oh, Ronnie, how's that thesis coming along? Have we met?
You don't remember me. I guess that's fair.
I'm sorry.
After everything you've been through, all the people you've met, you probably don't have space in your brain for small-timers like me.
I hope you weren't from another event that I missed, and that I'll get to meet you properly someday, Elrani.
I'm Elrani, an aspiring herbad at the Academia.
Oh.
Technically, just a drioche in the meantime.
A drioche. Yeah, that word doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm guessing something to the effect of apprentice, graduate student, undergrad, somewhere in there.
But once I finish my graduation thesis, I'll be a herbad before long.
Nice. Is that like a herbalist? Or is the word herb in there just for fun?
Wow! We've run into so many people we know already. What a small world! Since we all know Varessa and Sheilanen, that makes things a lot easier. We heard they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now.
Damn.
But if you're not in a hurry, you're welcome to stick around the camp and wait.
Well, we should look around a little more,
Sounds
but...
good. Your tents are really cool, by the way. Ah! And there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned!
Yeah, it looks like Amber wasn't exaggerating. You're all big comic fans. I mean, comics are fun.
Oh, yeah. A friend of ours mentioned that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her interested, too.
Do you think you could spare one?
Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers?
Oh, well.
And so the truth comes to light.
Oh, I don't have the heart to say I wouldn't go that far. I enjoy them well enough, occasionally. I'm including anything comic-like, doesn't have to be like American superhero comics or anything. Throw graphic novels in there too, why don't we?
Intensity draws intensity. The strongest will surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written, and thus has it come to pass.
I don't know who you are, but I dig your vibes.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
And I, Tong Yi Gong, will show you the light.
Tong Yi Gong. Show me the light.
The series you speak of is a Bible to us, the Legion of Soul Blazers. And its name is the Soul Blazer Saga.
Title drop of this music. I like the score. Yeah, this event name had Soul Blazer in it.
But what is a Soul Blazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soul Blazers?
You didn't hear me ask, but you'll hear me now. What is a Soul Blazer? I think you're hearing things.
Igong, answer me this. What are the founding tenets of the Legion of Soul Blazers?
I love these two.
Answer you I shall. Tenet the first. If you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully naive.
Well, yeah.
Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
So these are superhero comics, it sounds like.
We, the Legion, swear to follow the Soul Blazers even unto death. Our motto is...
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear. I will always champion love and imagination.
Do you have confetti?
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soul Blazer 6, Shadow of Tenebrium.
Do you have all of the issues or just the latest? I would want to start from the beginning. Dot.
Why aren't you saying anything? Didn't that make you feel something? Like, light a fire in your heart? Not even a little spark?
Oh, it made me feel something, just not a spark or a fire. It made me feel slightly amused.
Honestly? No. It was all kind of abstract. Paimon couldn't really follow.
This is a failure of immeasurable proportions.
I love their hamminess.
You'd better stop lighting fires in people's hearts, or you'll burn them to a crisp.
Hey, Shilonen.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
I feel like I recognize Alrani's voice.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need to know.
Scratch head in bewilderment.
Let me guess. Alrani and Tong Yi Gong said a bunch of stuff and it was all pretty baffling, right?
Right.
Yeah, just think of it as them kidding around, like an inside joke you're not in on.
Well, I'd like to be in on it.
They probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soul Blazer Saga, a comic book series published by the Publishing House.
Oh, they published these too. Okay, I was kind of wondering about that. I just assumed by default that they were Natlin Productions, but no, that does make sense.
Also, every time you hear Legion of Soul Blazers, think comic book fan club.
Oh, okay. That clears everything up. Well, except Why did this fan club suddenly decide to meet in Mondstadt?
Yeah. Well, for the event?
Well, beats me, but I'm sure they'll happily answer that question, with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama.
The usual scathing accuracy.
I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like...
Because we are Soul Blazers.
Oh,
The
yeah.
passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
Passion of youth. How old are you? You look like you're in your 30s at least.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, maybe he's just big. His face is kind of youthful.
But more to the point, though, it was one of their members, Minnie, who suggested they hold their next meeting here. The Dragon Spine cross-country contest? Was her idea, too. And after much consideration, they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it. And that's how the Legion of Soul Blazers and I ended up here.
Well, glad you came. But, so, any chance I could borrow one of your comic books?
Absolutely! I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some like-minded people.
Well, thank you. No promises there, though. Though honestly, I could definitely see Amber taking part in your theatrics.
Who's your friend? Where are they based?
Here, Mondstadt. Right over yonder.
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow. Bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
I hope so. It should.
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super friendly. I can run over a copy to her right now.
Understatement of the century. She is the definition of friendly. Her picture is right by that definition.
I'll come with.
In the dictionary.
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Veressa? She's over at the training grounds.
Wait, won't you come with us?
Yeah, guess my nap will have to wait then. Okay, fine if you insist. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks for tagging along. For sacrificing your nap. I'm gonna need one soon too, myself.
Veressa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day. But it is freezing out here.
Very much so.
It's time to call it.
Excellent. Oh, they left. Well, I guess they're running it over to her.